All slang is metaphor, and all metaphor is poetry. We are justified in enforcing good morals, for they belong to all mankind. But we are not justified in enforcing good manners, for good manners always mean our own manners. I regard golf as an expensive way of playing marbles. Those thinkers who cannot believe in any gods often assert that the love of humanity would be in itself sufficient for them, and so, perhaps, it would, if they had it. There is but an inch of difference between a cushioned chamber and a padded cell. A yawn as a silent shout. We make our friends, we make our enemies, but God makes our next-door neighbor. The whole order of things is as outrageous as any miracle which could presume to violate it. The whole object of travel is not to set foot on foreign land. It is at last to set foot on one's own country as a foreign land. An adventure is only an inconvenience rightly considered. An inconvenience is only an adventure wrongly considered. The purpose of compulsory education is to deprive the common people of their common sense. There is a road from the eye to heart that does not go through the intellect. Music with dinner is an insult both to the cook and the violinist. Never invoke the gods unless you really want them to appear. It annoys them very much. How you think when you lose determines how long it will be until you win. Some men never feel small, but these are the few men who are. What people call impartiality may simply mean indifference, and what people call partiality may simply mean mental activity. Ritual will always mean throwing away something, destroying our corn or wine upon the altar of our gods. It is as healthy to enjoy sentiment as to enjoy jam. The mere brute pleasure of reading the sort of pleasure a cow must have in grazing. Tolerance is the virtue of the man without convictions. Man does not live by soap alone, and hygiene, or even health, is not much good unless you can take a healthy view of it or, better still, feel a healthy indifference to it. A good novel tells us the truth about its hero, but a bad novel tells us the truth about its author. People who make history know nothing about history. You can see that in the sort of history they make. Drink because you are happy, but never because you are miserable. When we really worship anything, we love not only its clearness but its obscurity. We exult in its very invisibility. The traveler sees what he sees, the tourist sees what he has come to see. I would maintain that thanks are the highest form of thought, and that gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder. The Bible tells us to love our neighbors, and also to love our enemies, probably because generally they are the same people. True contentment as a thing is active as agriculture. It is the power of getting out of any situation all that there is in it. It is arduous and it is rare. Thieves respect property. They merely wish the property to become their property that they may more perfectly respect it.